Hello, everyone. Good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are. And welcome to our Power Boost meditation. Such a wonderful time, right? Taking this little time in between for ourselves. So we are going to talk about attitude of giving. First of all, what really attitude is? Attitude is a kind of a thought pattern, right? Like, for example, one can have an attitude of always complaining about things. One can have an attitude of always taking what is in there for me. One can have attitude of always giving what is there that I have that I can give to others. And this attitude, it really creates certain atmosphere around us. It's a seed for the vibrations that we carry. It's the seed for the actions that we take. Now, for example, just to give you an idea of this attitude, say, for example, there are like two kids and they're playing, but one of them, it always wants that the other one is holding a toy or a chocolate, everything, or even the other children have. That kid just wants to take everything from others. But this other one is there and he wants to give. He has two chocolates and he thinks, okay, I want to give to my friends. He always has this attitude of giving. Now you, as a third person, if you are watching those children playing, what kind of feelings you will have for the kid that always wants to take and the other one that always wants to give? In fact, you would want to give to the kid who wants to give to others, right? And not the other one who always wants to take. So it really changes the feelings and vibrations around. Now, say another example, you are in a meeting, like say the professional environment, in a conference room, and everyone is sitting there. One has always, one walks in with the attitude that let me see now what is in there for me. And he sits there and he just looking for that one thing that is required for that particular person. But there is other one who walks in with the attitude, what is there that I can contribute today in this meeting that will be helpful for others? And what do you think? Everyone in a meeting room, everyone, if you can also recall these such kind of examples that you may have experienced in your life, and we understand the attitude of that person, even that person is not talking about it, right? And the one who has this attitude of giving and sitting in a meeting room, other people, and when the way he talks is from that attitude, the way he shares is from the attitude of giving and contributes. And he will ask certain questions in a way that he wants to give. And who do you think other people will listen to? They will always listen to the one who has this attitude of giving. So it's a very, very beautiful quality of a leader, a quality of a server who wants to serve. And that attitude, so where does it really come from, right? The attitude of giving comes from fullness that we have, because we can only give if we have, right? If I want to give water to someone or to you, I can only give if I have water with me, right? So that attitude of giving comes from fullness, and the attitude of taking comes from lacking, that there is always something lacking. And the attitude of giving, or that fullness, that comes when we understand spiritually who we truly are. Now, if I tell you that everyone right now here, maybe you are listening to this, and whoever is around, everyone is already full. Everyone is a prince. How would you feel about it? And that understanding comes from the spiritual understanding. Who I am truly. Am I this body? Am I these eyes, this mouth, or these hands, this body? Or there is this beautiful spiritual being, an angel that is sitting in this body, and that is even right now, whatever experiences I'm having, that inner being, the spiritual being is experiencing. That being is actually speaking using this mouth. That being, that experiencer is listening using these ears. And the spiritual understanding says that the being is a point of light, not from this physical world, but it belongs to that invisible dimension, a dimension of all the lights, all the spiritual beings, all the angels. And that being in itself is full of peace, happiness, love. It doesn't need anything extra to exist. It doesn't even need this body to exist. And the attitude of giving can come when we are always in this awareness that I am that full spiritual being, that angel. So now in our meditation, we will try to experience the spiritual being. Now sit very, very comfortably. Relax and take one deep breath. Whatever may be happening around you, any movements, noise, just accept it as it is. Accept the environment. Acceptance always helps in with your focus. And now just become aware of this body, the hands, the eyes. Become aware of the heartbeats. And now let us shift our attention from this physical body, physical world, to that invisible experience experiencer that is sitting in this body behind the eyes. And with the eye of a mind, we can also hold this image of a tiny star, tiny point of light. Point of light seeing through these windows of eyes. A God-like being. For this being, this body, and this role is extra. It's an extra gift. It appreciates everything it has. A being full of peace, purity, happiness, full of love, detached from this body. It doesn't need any physical things to feel happy. It doesn't have to go to a beach or a vacation place to feel peaceful. It is a being, a God-like being, an angel, like a prince who is always full and secure, even if the physical environment changes. The being knows that no matter what the surroundings are, it will always, always exist. And with this fullness, being a prince, it can always give. It can always hold this attitude of giving, an attitude of benefiting others. This beautiful angel, the point of light, is king in itself and doesn't need anything from anyone. Just for a few moments, try and experience that peace that can get with this complete awareness that I am an angel full of peace and happiness. Now slowly and gently, we choose to come back to the awareness that this spiritual being is sitting in this body and is going to take actions using this body. But always, always hold this awareness that I am a spiritual being of light, being of fullness. And throughout the day, with this awareness, try and experiment with this attitude of giving. Thank you.